Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Hello, 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 is there? Ah, there you are. Hello. Hi. Welcome once again to M5's new English language learning program, Let's Speak English. I'm Gav Duncan, and I'm here on your TV screen to help you learn English. Now, are you sitting in your favorite chair? Yes? Good. Well done. And are you comfortable? Yes? Good. Have you got a cup of coffee or a cup of tea? Yes? Good. And finally, one more question. Are you ready for today's lesson? Yes? Good. Okay. Well, let's learn English together. Now, let's have another look at something we saw a few lessons ago. Some and any. Do you remember lesson 32? Well, it's not important if you don't remember. In lesson 32, we learned about countable and uncountable nouns. Nouns we can count and nouns which we can't count. We can count bananas, but we can't count rice. To make rice countable, we have to make it countable by adding a of. So rice is uncountable, but if we say a bowl of rice, then we make it countable. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4 or more bowls of rice. It's the same with water. We can't count water. Water is an uncountable noun. But if we have bottles of water or glasses of water, well, we can count bottles and glasses. So we know that in English we have countable and uncountable nouns. We know that we can make uncountable nouns countable by adding a of. Okay. What else do we know about countable and uncountable nouns? Well, we know that with countable nouns we have singular and plural forms. We also know that when we change a noun from singular to plural, the spelling changes. We know that there are 5 groups of spelling when we change a noun from singular to plural. Okay, so we know the 5 spelling groups. Good. Now, what else do we know about uncountable nouns? That's right. Uncountable nouns only have one form. There is no singular and plural. There is only one form. Simple. We don't have to worry about spelling changes. There are no spelling changes. There is only one form. What else do you remember about uncountable nouns? Well, we can never use a or un with uncountable nouns. A and un mean one, and if there is one, it must be countable. We can make uncountable nouns countable. Coffee can be changed into a cup of coffee, but we can't use a and un with uncountable nouns. Now, we can use a and un with countable nouns. I need a new t-shirt. We can use some with plural countable nouns like t-shirts or bananas or trainers. I need some new trainers. Do you want some bananas? When we use the word some with countable nouns, we don't know how many there are. In the question above, do you want some bananas? We don't know how many bananas. 3, 4, 56, 125? We don't know. All we know is that it's not one. Some is more than one, but we don't know how many or how much it is. If you want vodka, I'll give you some. We don't know how much vodka. A glass, a bottle, a deciliter, a litre? We don't know. We use some with uncountable nouns like water, money, music. The dog needs some water. I need some money. Let's listen to some music. All right, good. Now let's look at the difference between a and some. Every morning I eat a fried egg and some bananas for breakfast. When I eat breakfast, I listen to some music. Now, lots of nouns are both countable and uncountable. Take a chicken, for example. It's countable. We can see 1, 2, or 453 chickens at the farm. We can buy 1 or 2 or 3 chickens at the supermarket. When I go to the supermarket, they have some chickens in the freezer and some chickens in the fridge. There are some frozen chickens in the freezer and some refrigerated chickens in the fridge. So, think about the chickens. At the farm, there are some chickens. We can count the chickens, or we can say that there are some chickens. If we say that there are some chickens, then how many chickens are there? We don't know. More than 1, that's all we know. When I go to the supermarket, there are some chickens in the supermarket. There are some frozen chickens in the freezer and some refrigerated chickens in the fridge. How many chickens are in the freezer? I don't know. There are some chickens in the freezer, but I don't know exactly. I know there are some, more than 1. How many chickens are in the fridge? Again, there are some chickens in the fridge, but I don't know exactly how many. I know there are some, more than 1. When I make my dinner, I cook some chicken or a piece of chicken. Again, we don't know exactly how much, how big or how small. All we know is that I cook some chicken or a piece of chicken. It's not exact. Let's look at another example. If we say a paper, we mean a newspaper. If we say some paper, we mean a piece of paper. Every day he reads a paper. I want to make a Christmas list. I need some paper, a piece of paper. Okay, let's practice. Let's complete the sentences together. We have to decide if we need a or an or some. Let's look at the first one as an example. I read a paper every day. I'm writing a shopping list. I need some paper. I need some money. I want to buy some trainers. Jeffrey never eats mushroom for lunch, only an apple and some bread. I want to write a letter. I need some paper and a pen. Good. Now, here are some nouns we need to be careful with. These nouns are usually uncountable. So, what does that mean? Well, it means that we can't use a and un with these nouns. It also means that they only have a single form. There is no plural form. Bread. I need to buy some bread, not a bread. Furniture. She's got some very nice furniture, not furnitures. Robert Plant has got long hair, not long hairs. I use the internet to get information, not informations. The sun is shining. It's nice weather today, not nice weathers. Okay, now let's look at these sentences and decide if they're correct or incorrect. Let's look at the first one together as an example. Jenny Wren's got blue eyes. Correct. Jenny Wren's got blue eyes. The man at the tourist office gives people informations. Incorrect. Information is uncountable. There is no plural form for information. The correct sentence is, the man at the tourist office gives people information. I went to the furniture shop to buy some new furnitures. Incorrect. Furniture, like information, is uncountable. There is no plural form, just one form, furniture. The correct sentence is, I went to the furniture shop to buy some new furniture. I need some more vitamins. I need to eat more fruit. Correct. Fantastic. Great. Wonderful. So, let's think about what we learned today. We know that we have different groups of nouns. Countable nouns have two forms, singular and plural. The spelling changes when we change a singular noun into a plural noun. There are 5 groups. Nouns in group 1 add an S when we change from singular to plural. 1 desk changes to 4 desks. Nouns in group 2 add ES when we change from singular to plural. Nouns in group 2 end in S, SH, CH and X. So 1 fox changes to 3 foxes, 1 peach but 5 peaches, 1 fish but 34 fishes, and 1 dress but 17 dresses. Nouns in group 3 end in Y. If the noun ends in vowel plus Y, we add S when we change from singular to plural. So 1 donkey but 12 donkeys. If the noun ends in consonant plus Y, we change the Y to IES. So 1 puppy but 5 puppies. Nouns in group 4 are nouns which end in F or FE. When we change these nouns from singular to plural, we replace the F or FE with VES. So, wife becomes wives and knife becomes knives. Wolf becomes wolves and thief becomes thieves. The last group is group 5. These have no rules. There is no logic. With these nouns, we have to learn and remember that child becomes children, man becomes men, woman becomes women, and sheep becomes sheep. Now, we also know that there are countable nouns and uncountable nouns in English. Countable nouns have a singular and a plural form, and we use a and un or a number with countable nouns. We have to use a or un or a number with countable nouns. We can't say I've got car. We have to say I've got a car. We can't say he's got job. We have to say he's got a job. We never use a and un with uncountable nouns. And uncountable nouns only have one form. There is no singular or plural form. There is just the uncountable noun form. My money, his money, lots of money, no money. If we want to count an uncountable noun, we have to use a of to make it countable. We can turn coffee from uncountable to countable by saying a cup of coffee. We can turn music from uncountable to countable by saying a piece of music. We can use some with countable plural nouns and uncountable nouns. I need some new socks. I eat some rice every day. When we use some with uncountable nouns, we don't know exactly how much we're talking about. We know that it's more than one, but we don't know more than that. It's just some. Whiskey is uncountable. We can make whiskey countable by saying a glass of whiskey, or a bottle of whiskey, or by using a measurement, a litre of whiskey. But if we say some whiskey, we don't know exactly how much. We can count bananas, but if we say some bananas, we don't know exactly how many. We know it's more than one, but we don't know how many. Okay, good. Well, that's all we have time for today. Time's up, and I'll see you all next lesson. Right on. My name's still Gav Duncan. I'm Gav Duncan, not Ivan the Great. I'll see you next time on M5's English learning program, Let's Speak English. See you later. Bye.